Hello everyone! In this series of videos, I'm gonna explain how I did this patch in the Max Msp program. And this patch consists of a Dodecaphonic Midi generator. What is that? Well, it creates a scale, a dodecaphonic scale, and it varies between the original, the inverse, the retrograde, and the inverse-retrograde form. And it sends MIDI notes through a VST. Could be a VST, or you could send that through a rewire to a DAW. So I use it quite a lot. And let me show you what are the parameters and what you can do with it. Here I loaded a piano just to put an example. You can change the velocity from fortissimo to pianissimo. And also you can change if you want to be a fixed value of the velocity, a fixed velocity, or a random velocity. Then you can change the speed at which each note is played. And the range of time between each note, which is random. You can also change the octave. Let me put... It's always in the same octave, but you can change it to be a random octave. And also you can change the range of all the octaves. Maybe you want to be a random octave. Sorry, a smaller range of the octave. Okay, you can put it here to make the notes very long, or you can change it to be very short and to create like a black MIDI. Okay, that's it. So let me start just with the set generator. And with that, first, before that, well, let me clean everything. This is the matrix of the series. It's not important to show you that you know everything, because this is for creating serial music. Here we are creating a dodecaphonic scale. It's not a serial. But just to know that this is the set is the original form, the inverse form here, the retrograde form, and the inverse retrograde. So when you load the patch, it sends a bang. With the bang sends a bang to the MIDI. Sorry, to the UC that sends 12 bangs. And why I send a bang to an UC instead of a load bang to the UC directly? Because it doesn't work. When I say I had to put a bang before the load bang, to that the UC can work properly. I don't know why, but it's like this. So the UC sends 12 nodes. Sends 12 banks, and those 12 banks create in the URN 12 random values between 0 and 11. And those 12 values are grouped in a list. So let me show you. When you click here, it creates the set. This is the original form of the set. Then the CL group sends the list to this object, which what it does is reverse it. It's like putting a mirror. And you can see clearly here, the end numbers are 10, 0, 8, and it is 8, 0, 10. So it's the retrograde. Then it sends this to this object. This is like an expression, but this can work with lists. So it's very useful for this case. And the expression is 11 minus the list. And what that does mean is it takes each number and does this expression. So for example, in here, the first number is 3. So 11 minus 3, 8. 9. 11 minus 9, 2. 5. 11 minus 5, 6. And so on. And then the last one is these two objects combined. And then we have the inverse retrograde. And yeah, there we have it. These are the 4 sets of the scale, the dodecaphonic scale. Then this sends a bang to this, how could you say it? Well, to the URN, and the URN generates each time it receives a bang. Well, at first it receives a bang and selects between, because it selects 4 random numbers, it goes from 0 to 3. And that is why the select is 0, 1, and 2. Because the 3 is this output, because as it says in the message, this is the input if the number that it's entering doesn't match any of these. So when these sets are being stored in the list, then it sets a bang here, and it selects randomly between these 4 sets. And this is important, the order, because why is this at the top left? Because as Max works is like this. The data goes from right to left and from top to bottom. The flow of the information. So in this case, in this example, the CL group sends this list first of all to this set. Then it goes to this set, then goes to this set, and then goes to this set, and then, only then, goes to this bang. And it sends the list, but because it's a bang, everything that it's an input gets converted into a bang. And then it sends a bang. It's not the same to put this bang here, or here, or here, or here. It changed everything. So every object in this patch is put in that specific space because of the data flow. So with that said, that would be it for this video. And the next time I'm gonna explain how I thought the node generator. So, yep. See you in the next video.